everyone, it's Hayes, and in today's video we're going to be talking theories on why Ladybug is using the Bunny Miraculous and what will happen when she does use it. So as we all know, Max is the holder of the Horse Miraculous and Alex, not that she's received it yet, is the holder of the Bunny Miraculous. And Marinette, as stupid as she often is in this show, is well aware of those facts. However, I think the reason she uses both herself is due to Risk. It seems like Risk is still affecting her at this point, which is the only thing keeping me sane right now because the outfit she transforms into is a Risk. Like, what is that? God, it's absolutely disgusting. If this was normal Ladybug, first of all, she'd be wearing something much better looking. Second of all, she'd probably ask Max or Alex to do this. But we know for definite that she's planning to use the Horse Miraculous for personal reasons, as she's planning to get Adrian, or who she thinks is Adrian, of course it's Felix, off the train with it. She isn't thinking rationally due to Risk. So we know why she's using the Horse Miraculous. But why the Bunny Miraculous? I think during the fight with Strike Back, she uses it to go into the future to see how to win. As we saw in the trailer, Strike Back absorbs each hero's power and he seems pretty tricky to defeat. Maybe that's why they set the city on fire? Honestly, I have zero idea why everything is on fire or something's on fire. Honestly, as a whole, the trailer was completely confusing. But anyway, Ladybug and her team try their best and Ladybug is like, nope, this ain't it, Chief, and she uses the Bunny Miraculous to see what to do and leaves everyone else to fend for themselves, which is very nice.
Nice.
However, as we saw in Cat Blank, Bunnix puts a metal dish on Ladybug's head so she can't see what's going on in the burrow. But Ladybug is still being affected by Risk, so this won't even cross her mind. And due to Risk, I think she could end up looking at what happens between her and Adrian, because this is Marinette, why wouldn't she do that? She's never needed an excuse before, why would she stop now when an Akuma is actively encouraging her to do things like this? I think she could end up watching in the burrow the aftermath of the fight with Strike Back. By this point, Adrian has returned home and his father will have heard he's not on the train, and they end up arguing. I think Ladybug will have taken Adrian home and hid in the bathroom before Daddy Agress comes in the room and she hears them arguing, and I think it's possible she could overhear Gabriel telling Adrian he's a senti monster. I feel like this is one of the only things that would make Marinette cry like this. Like, she's not just a bit upset, she's absolutely and utterly devastated. And I would be too, because I am still in denial Adrian is not a senti monster until a character in the show confirms it is, until they say, I don't believe it. Although real-time Marinette doesn't have this reaction because she doesn't have time to. However, we know you can fast forward in the burrow, as we saw in Cat Blank, and Marinette could end up seeing even further into the future to see what happens next. And I think Adrian could end up telling her he's Cat Noir as they hopefully win the fight, and we all know once Shadow Daddy is defeated, they can reveal their identities to each other. She finds out Cat Noir is Adrian, reflected by the pretty heavy blush on her cheeks towards the end of the episode, so even though they hopefully defeat Shadow Daddy, she then asks Cat Noir not to reveal his identity to her when the time comes for it to actually happen. But she still knows his identity, indicated by the blush. I find it extremely odd she would blush like this because of Cat Noir if she didn't know he was Adrian. Honestly, I'm pretty nervous about Marinette going into the burrow and what she'll see. We know time travel is pretty dangerous and older Alex seems to know a lot already too, so I'm really worried what Marinette will end up seeing when she uses the Bunny Miraculous. Strike Back will air on Saturday the 12th of March on Disney Channel USA in English. What do you think Marinette is using the Bunny Miraculous for, besties? I'll see you in the next one.